What's up? Welcome to today's stream. I'm William. It's November the 16th, 2023. We're halfway through the month, well, over halfway through the month of November, heading into the last month of the year. I am going to work on a very specific task from yesterday. And this is around getting our .NET. Actually, I didn't work on this yesterday. I think I was working on the Superbase stuff yesterday. I'm going to come back to that a little bit later. Right now, I'm going to focus in on getting our Maui example because this is kind of this is kind of long running at this point. It's been going on for over a few days, which for me is a long time. I forgot to pull up my stream on my iPad here. All right, and then what we'll also do, we'll also, switch over to my screen share. All right, cool. All right, here we are. So we're on my screen, and this is the application from yesterday, the Superbase application. I'm wondering if maybe I should just get this over with, seeing as it's already here. The other thing is going to take more effort. Yeah, let's see if I can go ahead and get this taken care of while it's here. We'll go over. We're going to do a quick change of what we were working on. I guess I do want to turn on my monitor light. Maybe. Yeah, there we are. Okay, so I need to get a handle on what's failing when a user is created. This is where I left off yesterday. I was just like, I don't want to deal with this right now. It's very much outside of what I was actually trying to do. Oh, this is the last hour. We don't really care in the last hour. Let's just say yesterday. We have an error, sign up, database error on saving a new user. Let's see if it gives anything. Permission denied for table profiles. All right, SQL table method name, database error, start new user. Okay, so it seems to be the case that the function that gets called when the user signs up doesn't have access to do the thing. So let's see about that. We're gonna go into our database, and the function that's being called should be this handle new user right here. And I'm wondering if maybe the trigger that I set up, wait a minute. All right, now I'm confused. Wait a minute, what? There's no trigger. Okay, all right, this is interesting now. Things just got a little more interesting. Got it yesterday. I'm gonna copy this out so I don't have to come back to it again. We won't put this here. I may need to actually consult this in the future, so we'll throw it in my my real note taking that. Okay, this is a curious case of Superbase auth failure. All right, so first things first, we have some logs, which looks, it's a mix of JSON and some other things. All right, so let's format this a little bit better. Failed to close prepare statement. Okay. Error, current transaction is aborted. Okay. Commands ignored until end of transaction block. Okay. Error, permission denied for tables profile. The thing that's confusing to me at the moment is it's like, how could this, like, what's creating a profile? Because apparently the function that I thought existed doesn't exist. So I no longer have an idea of what's trying to create that profile. What I was expecting to see was come into here and see a trigger, and then you come into here, and then you can select the function, but you can also state who has access to run it, or maybe that's on the function itself. Yeah, maybe that's it. Let's see, create new function, show advanced settings. This could be it right here. So I'm willing to put money, and I can't check it because I don't know why. But I think that the permissions on this must be set as permission of the invoker and not permission of the definer. So let's see if we can use ChatGPT to figure out how to update that from SQLite. Wow, this is really slow. It's almost like I don't pay them. All right, you can use the grant revoke, but that's not okay. I did ask that. I did ask change. I want to see what the permissions are. How about that? Wow, this is really slow. What the hell's going on? I wonder if I can just say select permission on function. Is that a thing? Can you do that? Let's see, function. All right, so while that figures out, we'll just also look. So we're gonna look for, oh, this is, this isn't. So we have an alter function, but what if I just want to see the function? Well, wait a minute. You know what? I can see the function definition, but I want to see more than just the function definition. Yeah, here's the function here. It's showing me just the definition, but maybe I can get more information somehow. No. Yeah, I've never really done functions in Postgres. I've only done that in SQL Server. That was my database. Like, that's the one that I grew up using. And I only use Postgres for personal projects. But I've never needed to do what I'm doing now, which is figure out permissions of a function. This is new for me. You can query, okay, well, oh, it's routine privileges. All right, this is what I needed right here. I didn't know what table had the thing that I needed. So we're gonna copy this code. And let's create a new SQL image. We'll dump that in here, and the function name is handle new user. Okay. Oh, these are the privileges. Okay, I see. So we get public, grant Postgres, anon, authenticated, and then the service role. I'm not sure which one I would need to change, to be honest. I actually have no idea how this is working, so I don't really feel comfortable doing this because I don't see how this is related to my job. Maybe it is. I need to know. I need to figure out why this is failing. So I guess it is related. Oh my gosh. All right. So here's what I'm about to do. I'm about to set up a quick test, which is why I'm like questioning if this is even worth my time. I'm going to generate a new function, right? And I'm going to generate two functions. I'm going to generate one with the security invoker set to whatever this is, and then another one with it set to security definer. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to compare and contrast these values here to kind of understand what is it actually doing. And based on that, maybe I will change one of these, and maybe my thing will just work. Because right now it's failing because of a permission issue, which is, this is what's leading me to believe that it's this right here. Although it worked in the past, so I don't really understand why it's no longer working. Nothing's changed in a year and a half since since this was working last. Anyways, let's do my test one. The first one is going to be called SI. I'm calling it SI because security invoker. It's going to be my way to understand very quickly what is it doing. This needs to return a trigger. The arguments, I actually have no idea what the arguments are going to be. Actually, we won't have any arguments. How about that? And then we need to give it a definition. So what I think I'm going to do is just return new. Like, just do that. I don't know if I have to, wait, it should be written. I don't know how this expects me to write the function. I don't think I need to do this create or replace thing. I think it's just the actual function that I'm doing, if I'm not mistaken. But I don't know. So because of that, I'm going to see what I did in the past. So I do need the begin statement. I do need that part. All right, let's just copy it. I didn't know I needed that part. So we're going to begin. We're not going to insert into anywhere. All right, we're just going to select from profiles, public profiles. Notice that all I'm doing is doing the select because I don't really need to do anything. I just want to, I'm only doing this to check this part right here. But I need to put in a function so that it'll let me at least create it. This return type needs to be trigger. I thought I selected that. Okay, name of the function. I thought I did that too, but I forgot I closed it. So this is going to be SI for security invoker. Go ahead and create that. And let's come here. So we see that this says no, yes, no, no, no. Let's see what this new one says, SI. SI says no, yes, no, no, no. That's the same. So that's telling me that maybe this is the security invoker. So we're going to create another one, and we're going to do SD, which is the definer. This is also going to be a trigger. Okay, well, shit. I don't want to, all right, whatever. I'll just do it again. So we're going to do this profiles, public profiles. And we're going to return new security definer. Make sure this is a trigger, and SD, confirm. Now we're going to look at SD and see what's different. SD, nothing's different. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, well, I don't know. This is interesting. I don't see any difference. Maybe routine privileges is not the right table. Maybe this is wrong. All right, let's see. Where is check? Okay. I wonder if this is a super base concept, invoker and definer. Okay, so it's stored somewhere else. Okay, all right. See, this is good to know. Like I'm learning where where Postgres stores things. I know these details for SQL Server, or at least to a better degree. And I'm also learning about how who is these people? Superbase, how they are leveraging Postgres in order to deliver what they're doing. So let's do SD first. We're only gonna implement these lines here. So we get back SD polyner procdef, sure. So we'll say we're proc name in this array. Wait, can I do that? SD SI, and then we'll also do handle new user. Oops, what did I do that for? Oops. Wait, what the hell? Why can't I not do that? Syntax. All right, how the hell do you do an end statement in Postgres? Well, this is technically a conditional. Yeah, I don't know how you pass vectors or arrays and whatever this thing is, Postgres. Oh, it's a haha. I guess I could have guessed that. It's like if it's not those types of, anyway, let's go on. So we get all of our things. All right, so SD gets true, and then SI and handle get false. This is this is actually useful. Let's look at this. All right. These all look the same. The only difference is this says true and these say false. So let's do this. Let's set this to true. Wait, I can't do that. Can I? Wait, can I change this? If I can change it here, that would be amazing. Wait, the table has primary key. Okay, all right. I was about to say, like, if I can change that, that would be amazing. That way. Anyway, so let's change that, I think. We're going to, okay, there's not an ID, but maybe it doesn't matter because I can use the pro name as the ID. All right, so let's see. Give me the SQL to update a row record in that table. I hope it knows what table I'm talking about. Like, oh, it does, or does it? Does it? Where condition column? No, it doesn't. Okay. No, like I told it to do this because I don't want to type at all. Like, I don't even want to type the thing. I'm over here typing more characters to get the GPT to do it than it would be for me to just do it. All right, at this point, I may just type, all right, fuck it. We'll just do it myself. It's too miss. I thought it would be a lot quicker. I don't have the patience. So we're gonna set the proc sec def, whatever the hell that is. Proc what the hell is that? Pro sec def, so process security definition, and we want to set that to true, and we want to do that where the pro name, I don't even know if this is gonna work, but yeah, I don't know. I'm wondering because normally when I do stuff in Postgres, it wants me to put the what do you call those things? The quotes around table names, but it let me do it up here, so maybe it'll work. So we're gonna say where the pro name is equal to handle, well, this is a string. Handle new user. Well, what the hell? All right, so we'll run that. Error permission not for table. Oh my gosh. So I can't update it. That's fine. Oh, this is annoying. But I have a solution. We're gonna do this. We're gonna create a new function. Can I edit the function name before I do this? Yeah, all right, cool. Yeah, we're gonna create a new function because unfortunately, when you create a function in Supabase, you can't go and change the security after the fact. It's really annoying, to be honest. So this is gonna be handle new user 2. It's gonna return a trigger. We'll just paste the code right there. And we're gonna do security and definer, which is me, I think. And I wanna say this is it. Cool. So now that we have this, I am gonna go to my triggers. Well, that's the thing. It's like, how, I don't know. I don't even know what's calling this trigger, to be honest, or if it's even being called, because again, I don't see how the profile is being created unless I'm doing that in the app. For what it's worth, I haven't looked at this project in years, so that's my excuse. We're gonna delete this handle. I'm not typing that. Screw that. Maybe I am gonna type it. No, I'm not gonna type it. I refuse to type that. We'll delete the function, and it fails because other objects depend on it. I wonder if off. Okay. Okay. We figured out the issue. All right, so here's the issue. I didn't know this. Apparently, this has changed, but now you could put triggers in different schemas. I didn't know that. Like, I know you could do that from a database perspective, but I didn't know that Supabase allowed it. You know, I thought there were guardrails here. So this is the thing that's been failing the whole time. I didn't know it because when I would come to this thing, all right, now it's just working for some reason. When I would come here, it would be on public, which is where I would expect the trigger to be. Whatever. Let's edit this. Maybe not. No. On off user created. So I don't understand. Currently viewing triggers from a protected schema. The auth schema is managed by Supabase and it's read only through the dashboard. What? What? If it's read only, how did I create it in the first place? Like, I don't, wait, what? This must be new. Okay. Oh gosh, this is I don't even know. So this is what I mean when I'm like, all right, I'm going through all these hurdles and it has nothing to do with what is actually important to what I'm trying to accomplish. Like, none of this really matters to me in the grand scheme of things, right? Like, I don't care about any of these things. I only need to update our code sample. All right, anyway, let's keep going. Let's keep moving. I think I have an hour before my meeting, so let's see what we can get accomplished by then. What I'm thinking of doing is seeing if I can transfer it over, and then if I can't figure out how to do that within like 5 minutes or so, I'll just create a new trigger, I suppose. Oh, cool. It's just PG trigger. That's easy. Oh, they're gonna even type it for me? Perfect. Look, I don't even have to type code. It's slow. I would probably be faster, but we'll wait. All right, so we're selecting trigger name, whatever that is, table name. Okay, all right, cool. Let's see what that gives me back. This does look like some things. So we see on user send order confirmation. Update objects updated that. Oh wow, I've created, man, I don't remember any of this. Man, okay. Create trigger on off. Created after insert on. Is it possible for me to move the schema that this is on? Yeah, something's weird about this. I have 3. There are 3 triggers, but I don't see any of my triggers in their UI. Right? I mean, I have this. Maybe it's just me here, but like, maybe in the VOD, maybe y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I see no triggers there, although I see 3 here. So either I don't know what the hell I'm doing, which is, fair. I probably don't. Or there's a bug here somehow, somewhere. This can also be true. This right here, I found this one. All right, perfect. So this is storage, real time, public, nothing on public. That's where I created all my triggers that I remember. Net, auth. Yeah, this is interesting. All right, let's just create a new one. I don't know how this is related to a schema here, and I don't know where that's defined. So we'll just move on, and we'll do the thing that I know should work, which is create a new one. And this would be on auth user created 2. And this table is going to trigger on. Okay, that's probably why. You can only select one trigger. It seems like they've changed their behavior a lot. There used to be a point where you can create a trigger based on any table. Now it seems like I can only create it on these 3, which are public, and no other schema. That. Okay, all right. I may need to reach out to the team at Superbase about this one. Superbase triggers. No more. Ability to trigger, to add triggers based on non-public table or public schema tables. Well, okay, I see what he's doing. Basically, what he's saying to do is just do this, just create it in the database. And sure, but I was hoping there would be a that version, but we'll see. I wonder why they did this though. Like, this doesn't seem to be a change that makes my life easier. Seems to be the opposite a little bit. Wait, how did he create it though? Oh, he's not. Well, I mean, but like. All right, so I guess in my case, what I would do is I would just copy this code, paste it here, and then create a new trigger, call it 2, and then do it this way. Call the function I wanted to call, which I think is 2. I really don't know. Let's refresh. Yeah, it's 2. All right, so let's see how this works out. All right, come to auth. We have 2 triggers and drop trigger on auth, whatever it is, on auth user created. Wait, what? How do you drop a trigger? Trigger. Drop trigger. I shouldn't need to do the if exists. It definitely exists. Name on. Oh, okay. So it must exist on a table. So we're gonna say delete trigger on the table name. So on auth dot users. Okay, cool. So now if we refresh, that trigger should go away. Or yeah, so it goes away. And let's see, can we do alter trigger, whatever that is, on auth users? How do I do that though? Like, how would I alter? That's interesting. Alter trigger, table name, rename. There we are. That's what we are. So we're going to alter trigger name on table name, rename to that. So alter trigger on whatever that is, 2 that without the 2. All right, trigger successful. We'll refresh and come back to auth. All right, on user created. All right, the next thing, I'm gonna leave the function alone. This is good. We'll leave that alone for now. Okay, let's try all of this again. Like, we're gonna start from scratch. So we're gonna open up Android Studio, which is here, and where's my phone? Okay, yeah, here's we can use this phone. I don't know where my phone is. This is my Dell phone. So we're going to make sure I have the right iPhone selected, which is my iPhone 14, I think. Yeah, this is my 14. Make sure it's unlocked. And I'm gonna also do my share everything screen so you can all see everything. All right, so why did I have to do all this? When I attempted to log in, I couldn't because I forgot my password. So I was like, all right, well, I'll just create another account. I couldn't sign up because the database error with the profile. So I wasn't able to like log in and make sure that the changes that I've done actually indeed work. So this is one of these situations where the actual thing that needed to be done was accomplished yesterday within 5 minutes, maybe under 5 minutes. But the hours of time that I've spent after the fact have been to verify that that change actually works. What just happened? Could not build. Try launching Xcode. Okay, fine. Yeah, we'll select that as the runner. No, I would be interested to see what this particular workflow looks like on my M3 Max. That like I ordered. It's kind of messed up. It got here last week, and I opened it twice. Like, I opened the box, obviously, and then I didn't touch it again for 3 or 4 days, and then I opened it again, and then I haven't touched it since. Like, why? I don't know. I've been using my real computer. All right, let's sign up. Let's see if I can sign up this time. So we're gonna do William at onesignal.com. This keyboard is really weird. Man, like, Flutter is really weird. This keyboard is not good. This isn't how keyboards work on iOS. But I suppose the folks who are working on this are likely Android people and don't know. Sign up. Oh, what? Null value in column. What the fuck? Oh, I know what the problem is, I think. Maybe. Probably not. I don't know. Let's see what the error is. Let's see what we got. Null value in column email. Okay. Email of relation profiles. What did I do in that damn function? All right, I'm definitely getting an email. So it's saying that whatever this is not it. New raw user made it. I wonder if this has changed. And when I say this, I'm not necessarily meaning this. I'm talking about the JSON object. I wonder if, yeah, like this thing no longer exists on new. This is something that would be Superbase would define this. This wouldn't be in Postgres, so I had to go to their docs to figure this one out. So we'll say Superbase. Let's see. Superbase. Is this a trigger? Yeah, Superbase triggers. Oh, you know what? If they got rid of the ability to add triggers on the auth schema, what if? Oh man, this is. I don't know. I didn't even realize I didn't. Oh, I did have Slack open. Okay, so at this point, oh wait, let me. Yeah, whatever. I don't need to say that. All right, cool. So I'm blocked on that. There's literally nothing else that I can do at this point. It seems that Supabase seems to have removed the ability to add triggers to tables that are in the auth schema, and no, I went around that by just creating it in the database, but that's not enough because Supabase also needs to call that particular thing, or something needs to actually happen and then send that information to the trigger, to the function, and I'm not getting that. So at this point, I have no idea. These were the variables that I was looking at right here. So new is the record that has some of the things, but obviously this property that I was accessing in the past doesn't exist anymore. That property being this raw user metadata. No, I did like I don't know. I don't know. That's all I can say. I don't know. This is just raw user metadata. Let's see if this is documented anywhere. Huh. Let's see. Where's my slide? Okay. What was that property? The raw user metadata. Metadata. Is it like that? Is that how it was? I've already forgotten. Raw. Oh, okay. They have a, okay, interesting. So raw user metadata on the new variable. Let me pull it up right here. So this thing right here. This isn't Markdown. I keep forgetting that Slack doesn't actually support Markdown. Okay, all right, so we have why did it do that? What the fuck? What? Okay. All right. So it seems that this property is no longer available because I still, well, actually I got a null error. Let me pull that up, I suppose. Maybe that's useful to them. This error right here, error. Email and rotation in profiles. Violates non-null. There we are. So we'll pull out the error. I think that's an acceptable change. Sure, I'll take that. Fine. All right, cool. So that's, hopefully that's enough information for folks. Why is it trying to get me to create a snippet? What the hell? I this is probably going to be weird for those of you who are watching me, because I am American, but I don't know when or why or where. Well, I have an idea, but a lot of words I spell the British way. I used to work in an engineering firm, like a real engineering company, not this BS software engineering. That's fake engineering in my opinion. Like even though my title used to be an engineer, in my opinion, that's fake. And legally in Texas, in the state of Texas, you cannot call yourself an engineer without a license. So all these software engineers running around calling themselves software engineers are not in fact engineers in my mind. Anyway, all that to say, I worked in an actual engineering company. This was called Wood Group Kenny, Integrity Management, part of the now Wood Group and Mustang Group. This is oil and gas services, engineering services, that type of thing. Well, in any case, I had to, I don't know. Hold on, give me a second. I need to finish this before I get into a story time. Give me a second. This work is done, but now simply say, so this will only affect our demo app and our One Signal developers org. All right, there's one other thing that I think I need to bring up about this stuff. Oh, wait, hold on, let me change this. We'll get back to the work group. It's relevant to the spelling. They changed system speed. Okay, and it's still upset with me. I get that a lot. I even spell color with, oh, I don't know, it's weird. So this will only affect our demo and our One Signal GitHub org. If we want to fix this, we may have to go back to the drawing board if the functionality I depended on past is no longer available to me. All right, so yeah, back to my story. Wood Group, all that stuff. Wood Group is I think they're based out of the UK, if I'm not mistaken. Like, we had a lot of Scottish people, Irish people, a lot of folks from like UK, Britain, Wales, all the other places, and they all used British spelling, and so like, yeah, I guess I don't know. I must have just got used to it. I don't even remember switching. I don't remember. Nobody actually told me to do it, but I just, like, I noticed like that I used the British way of spelling things when I think it was one of my other coworkers brought it up. They're like, "Why are you spelling it this way?" And they're not even American. They weren't even American, but they were asking why was I spelling stuff this way. I was like, well, this is how I always spell. At least that's how I thought. But yeah, a little fun story about how sometimes the environments you work in can substantially change you, right? So, and even to this day, like, I don't even think about it. I'll type in behavior or color, and in my mind, like, it's OUR, but like that's not actually how we do it here. Anyways, enough of that. So this is blocked, so we're gonna go ahead and move away from this. How much time do I have before my meeting? I have 30 minutes. Okay, all right, we're gonna do some .NET MAUI now. Now that I'm blocked on here, so let's move this out of my way. Is this running anything? Oh no, it's Xcode that's running something. Okay, so we'll close that. Let's go back to my regular screen share. We'll close this because we no longer need it. What is this? Are these all the changes that I've made? Oh my gosh. What? Let me go ahead and make a new branch for this. So we'll say user model updates. I am not about to figure out how these things should be commented. I don't care. This is this is a lot. So we'll just say update. I don't know. Make changes necessary. Changes necessary to work with user model. All and we'll go ahead and publish that up. And we'll create that PR, and then I can also share that PR. And updates all to their latest versions, and updates the usage of the one signal SDK to be compatible with the user model API. Okay, some or I say additional changes include, let's get additional spelled correctly, additional. All right, so what do we do? These are all on the Supabase side of things. So we created, or we'll just say, created updated trigger to use the correct security, I don't know, privileges, I don't know what they call it. Let's see what they called it. I like to use the same words that people use in their products, because it gives us a shared language to communicate, which is nice. Oh wait, is it it's the function that does this? I'm tripping. All right, security. Okay, so yeah, updated trigger security, security to what is the thing? Definer. All right. What else did I do here? Oh, that was the function. Yeah, updated. Okay, updated. Handle new user function security to definer. What did I do with the trigger? Did I do anything? No. I tried to. I did do something. So updated on off user created trigger to use new, or to use actually to use updated function. And I'll just say note that update means basically delete, recreate with attributes I want, since edits aren't allowed. Wait, note that update means delete, and then recreate with the attributes I want. Okay, there we go. Okay, so yeah, as y'all can see, there's been a lot of things that have gone on to this project to get all this to work. It wasn't straightforward because there was a bug with Xcode, of course. No, I don't even remember. It's been a lot, but at least it built. It does that, at least it builds. So we have the PR out, so now I can actually move on, I think. Or no, I have about 25 minutes before I have to go. All right, so what are we going to move on to now? This is, oops, let me move this out of my screen. We're going to open up Rider. We're going to do some Maui. Oh, excuse me. Hey, why is this here? Signal edited. Oh, this is part of the work that I was doing. That, okay. Yeah, that was the other thing. So I also updated their thing as well. So I guess we're in a little bit of a better position, I suppose. All right, so let's briefly talk through the issue that I'm going through with Maui. Now, I need to confirm this, and maybe that's what I'll spend some time doing today. But it's my understanding that Maui doesn't support iOS. Or no, maybe that's the wrong way of saying it. It's my understanding that iOS requires .NET 8 with Maui for all of the features. I don't fully understand, which is part of the reason why I'm like, maybe I need to go and confirm this. But I don't think that iOS supports, or Maui supports iOS and not .NET 8. The problem is we only have .NET 7 out right now, and all of the Maui tooling is based on .NET 7. .NET 8, I want to say it's still in preview, maybe. Let's see. So it was announced November 14th, 2 days. Oh, download. Oh, it's today? Oh. We're happy to announce .NET 8. Let me share this. Maybe the SDK team would be interested to know this. All right, so, all right. My reason for not knowing anything about .NET 8 is that it just came out 2 days ago. I'm like, all right. I'm like, okay, there's a lot that I'm gonna have to go through here, I suppose. Do I want to read this? It's not that long. I'm gonna read through this right quick. I have a few minutes, and maybe that's what we'll cap off with. So I'm gonna do a little bit of reading. I'll make it a little bit larger. So, announcing .NET 8. November 14th, a couple days late. It's interesting that they did it on Update Tuesday. I know you Microsoft people. I used to be a Microsoft developer. So like all the updates, all the things that come out on Tuesday. So it's interesting that they know it was announced on Tuesday. Anyways, we're happy to announce the availability of .NET 8, the latest LTS version. Oh, that's good. Of the world's leading development. Okay, all right, sure. Marketing. Let's move on. .NET 8 delivers thousands of performance, stability, and security improvements, as well as platform and tooling enhancements that help increase developer productivity and speed of innovation. Okay, sure. The .NET 8 team, our partners in the .NET community, will be talking about what's new in .NET 8, as well as what people are building with .NET today to meet their needs of tomorrow at .NET Conf 2023, a 3-day virtual event. Wow. Okay, there's a whole event going on. I didn't even know. I haven't been in touch with Microsoft land in a while. Get an answer. Oh, what's going on right now? Yeah, I'm not interested. I'm already bored. All right, with the release, .NET reshapes the way we build intelligent cloud. I hate cloud applications. I'm gonna just be real. Cloud native applications and high traffic services that scale on demand. Whether you're deploying to Linux or Windows, no love for Mac OS. Where's Mac OS? I don't use any of these operating systems. User containers or cloud app models of your choice. .NET 8 makes building these apps easier. I'm sure it does. It includes a set of proven libraries, all right, that are used today by the many high-scale services at Microsoft to help you with fundamental challenges around observability, resiliency, scalability, manageability, and all the other illities. Y'all like those illities? Is it me, or is it like the more educated people become, the more they like to add illity and ism and all these other weird ass $2 suffixes to the ends of their words? Observability, resilience, testing, and fakes. Extension resilience. Wait, what? Whoa. Extensions.resilience. Are these namespaces? Extensions.http.resilience. Extensions.diagnostics.healthchecks.com. Okay, sure. This must be new namespaces. Integrate large language models like OpenAI's GPT directly into your .NET app using powerful component model to handle all your web UI needs with Blazor. Deploy your mobile applications to the latest versions of iOS and Android with .NET MAUI. Discover new language enhancements that make your code more concise and expressive with C. All right, so I haven't touched C# since C# 5. I'm gonna be real. So there's 7 versions of C# that have happened. I'm curious, do I still need to do all of the boilerplate that I had to do when I was doing C# 4 and 5? You know, like if I wanted to create a function, do I have to create a class just to create a function? Because that's stupid. It's stuff like that where it's just like, even though I love C# and .NET, I would never go back to it if I'm forced to have to create a freaking class just so that I can write a function definition. To me, that is beyond stupid. Like, and then the other little pet, like my things that I dislike, but I'm not happy, I'll deal with it, is semicolons. I hate semicolons. I'm one of those. It's like, why do I need to enter this useless ass symbol? Anyway, let's look at what's new in .NET 8. Unparalleled performance. Oh, that's what's new, huh? Experience the fastest .NET 8 to date. Let's see, it's 18% faster with JSON, I don't know, JSON, whatever that means. And 24% faster with fortunes. I don't even know what that means, but okay. Sure. I don't know if I care about most of this. The only thing that I care about is MAUI. So let's look for MAUI. MAUI, there we are. .NET MAUI, elevated performance, reliability, and developer experience. I don't know, that's a lot to say right now. I've been doing a lot of MAUI stuff over the past few weeks. Developer experience is not a thing that it's not a word that I would put in the word cloud if I were describing my experience with .NET MAUI so far. Like, I wouldn't be like, oh yeah, developer experience. It would be the exact opposite. It's like, oh yeah, it's obviously, weren't thinking about me, little old dumb Will, who barely can get shit to work. All right, .NET MAUI provides you with a single project system and a single code basis to build WinUI, Mac, Catalyst, iOS, and Android applications. Native AOT, I assume this is ahead of time compilation, now supports targeting iOS-like platforms. Wait, what? What's an iOS-like platform? Native AOT now supports targeting iOS-like platforms. What does that sentence mean to you? What? Sure, all right, fine. A new Visual Studio Code extension, yeah, okay. The one that's in preview gives you the tools you need to develop cross-platform .NET mobile and desktop apps, except it doesn't give you all the tools, which is, we'll get to that in a bit. That's part of what I'm doing today, which is I am writing something because their tools that they're telling me exist don't do the things that they're telling me their tools do. So it's interesting that they're talking all this stuff about developer experience, and it's like, well, or maybe, you know what? No, you know what? I need to give them the benefit of the doubt. I'm using .NET 7. Let's be clear. All right, so I do need to. I take that back. All of my shit talk, my experience so far has been based on .NET 7. So I was wrong for that. Yeah, I take that back. Let's actually use .NET 8 and not base all of my opinions on what I've experienced with .NET 7. How about that? All right, let's see. We're gonna do .NET, and we'll see. Is it dash versions? Can I do that? List SDKs. All right, so we have 6, 7. Well, we have a lot of versions of 6, and then 7. Okay, let's see here. We're gonna run the installer, I suppose. Where's that installer at? What is it called? .NET. That's okay. Okay, fuck it. We'll just open up downloads. All right, so we'll install. Do I have anything running? Let's close some things that could be using like a language server or something like that. I don't want any potential issues to screw this up. Install. All right. We'll approve. And I'm actually kind of excited though, like real talk, because in my experience, every version of .NET is better than the previous one. And like, don't at me and be like, oh, that's normal, that's obvious. That's not normal. A lot of software that I've used does not, in fact, get better over time. Most of the software I've used, well, maybe not most, but a good portion of it seems to get worse over time, not the opposite. So, I when I was in the .NET world, I actually enjoyed it. The tooling was amazing. I loved VS Visual Studio. And that's the reason why I use Visual Studio Code, is because when I was doing a lot of development on the Mac side, Visual Studio didn't exist. So I was like, the closest to it was Visual Studio Code. I was using Sublime before then. Sublime was okay. All right, so it wants me to verify that this has indeed installed. So let's do this again. We get back 8, look at that. And I'm curious, is it, what if I do info, will that set, I want to see what version of .NET 8, or what version of .NET is the one that's the default. That's what I'm trying to figure out, if I can talk. I'm eating candy, so take that for what it's worth. All right, well, anyway, so that seems, all right, fine. So we have .NET 8. And then they said they have some tooling, so I'm curious if their extension is no longer in preview. Maybe they've updated it, and it's better than when I was using it a couple of days ago. We'll see. I hope it is, right? Like I'll be honest, like even though I may talk a lot of shit, I actually do want a lot of these things to be good. All right. I don't see any updates. I still have the same tools, so this is what you're talking about. Okay. So here's the thing. All right, let's open up this project, this Maui project. Maybe. All right, maybe I don't have a Maui project. I thought I had a Maui project. Open folder, let's see, desktop. Maui testing. Yeah, I think, yeah. All right, cool. So you'll notice that this has 2 projects in it in the solution. We have the Maui app, and we have this right here. This right here was not created by their tooling. I had to create this manually, which is kind of dumb. But anyway, let's go ahead and open up this. Oh wait, this is, okay, all right. So, all right, I think this is worth saying. The Visual Studio team or whoever, the .NET team, they're saying, hey, use our new tooling that we shipped for Visual Studio. The problem with Visual Studio Code, the problem with Visual Studio Code, in my experience, is that it works in a folder. Like there is no concept of a project or a solution. But these are concepts that exist in Microsoft Visual Studio land. So the fact that they've deprecated Microsoft Visual Studio for Mac, and they're now saying just use VS Code as if it's a replacement, it's not. It's not even close. With Visual Studio Code, or I'm sorry, with Visual Studio, I can just click this and that will open my project. But now I'm just opening up a folder, and I don't know, like This is not the same. I don't think this is the experience that any .NET developer would expect. And this is, like, I haven't been a .NET developer for a while. So if you are one of these people, like, let me know if you disagree. I'm be curious to know. All right, so I've installed the latest .NET, and now it can't find the Maui SDK. So I just want you to be like, I want to be clear here. This was working. I have a stream of this working, and yeah, I just installed .NET 8, and yeah, here we are. So as usual, I start doing something, and then it turns into I have to do other things that have nothing to do with what I originally wanted to do, just so I can make progress. So let's see what this is telling me that I'm doing wrong. Obviously, you can't just install something and expect it to work. Not in today's day and age. Let's see. .NET tools collect usage data. I don't want you collecting shit. Like, let's see. You can opt out. I have a better idea. Let's open up one of my favorite applications. It's already open. I just want to open the main thing up. All right. So what I can do here is just say, all right, you know what? You want to play these games? I'm gonna block you at the system level. That's what I like to do. Wait, why is it? Oh, okay, I'm tripping. Yeah, wait, where's the process, the actual thing that I care about? I need to find my Microsoft. Here we are. I'm like, I remember setting rules in the past for this. All right, so we have deny anything on the Google Analytics. Do we have any Microsoft Analytics? Maybe I should just look for anything analytics. All right, so we got deny anything to Google. We got that deny. Okay, yeah, we're good. We're good. But I'm still going to tell them no. I'm still set it to 1 or whatever they're telling me to do. You can opt out the telemetry by setting this environment variable to 1 or true using your favorite shell. Why do I need to do this in my shell? Well, wait. Oh, okay. I'm like, wait, what? I had to delete some old stuff that isn't relevant anymore. I forgot what it was telling me to do. Oh, yeah, it's literally right here. I'm done. So we're gonna export that, and we're gonna set that equal to 1. Cool. So we will reload. All right, installed ASP.NET Core certificate. Okay, write your first app. An issue was encountered verifying workloads. For more information, run .NET workloads update. Okay, sure, I'll do that. It would have been nice if that installer that I just downloaded did that. Just real talk. That's when I install an installer. That's what I expect. Otherwise, I would just do it myself. I'm one of those where it's like I know how to do it myself. So if your installer doesn't actually do anything to help me, it's a waste of my time. Wait, what? Why am I being apologized to right now? Oh, am I late? Oh no, it's 11:22. Oh, I got to figure out what am I being apologized for? Like, wait, what? It's true. I just found the Maui release notes for says does Microsoft have a policy stating but learn long term. Just found that Maui specifically doesn't have a lot of detail though. So it's out of support back in May 2023. Yeah, we got to figure out some stuff with there. Anyway, let me figure out what am I being apologized to, because I don't know why I'm being apologized to. And where was that even happening? Oh. All right, cool. All right, so let's see here. I think I need to go because I have a meeting. It's 12 whatever time it is, or it's 11:25. I have a meeting, and let's see what do I have to do after that. Today is Thursday. Typically Thursdays are hard. Yeah, I have. Yeah. Let's see when my meetings are done today. I'm not gonna. I'm gonna skip that. We have a brown bag. Preview deploys, response, share, whatever. I'll go to that. Yeah, I have meetings until 3:30 and a lot. So yeah, I won't be back for a while. I don't think, unless I choose to. Oh wait, no, my meeting got pushed back. Never mind. My meeting is pushed back to 11:45. So let's see what we can get accomplished in the 15 minutes that I now have given back to me. Look at that. Okay, so we have, we got .NET this, and what I want to try to get done is get my Maui app to work with the new version of .NET 8. This should be simple, but obviously, obviously. So what we're going to do is we're going to rerun that. Huh. Okay. All right. It was just taking a while. All right. Fine. All right. So we have some new workloads. Let's see what that actually did. So we got telemetry. Wait. Whoa. I need to opt out. Oh my gosh. Wow. Microsoft. This is why I don't like Microsoft. And all right. So we're gonna export that. Oh wait. .NET CLI telemetry opt out. Wait. What the fuck? I just opted out. Why is this still doing stuff? Or maybe it's just telling me. Maybe it's not an if. Maybe it's just like, by the way, you can always do this. I'm gonna give them benefit of the doubt and assume it's that. Okay, so no workloads installed for this feature band. What? To update workloads installed with earlier SDK versions, include from previous SDK option. All right, so we updated advertising manifest. Okay, I don't care. Installing workloads. Do I see Maui? Look at that. We have Maui, so we're good. All right, good. Read more. Okay, I don't care about any of that. All right, so I think at this point, let's go ahead and say that and move it out the way. I should be able to maybe run this. Let's go to the project, here. And I want to make sure that this is using the latest version of .NET. Again, I haven't done .NET in a while, so I have to search for these things. I don't know where things exist, or if like it even exists anymore. It's like I don't even know. So I see we have my packages here. So this is our one signal thing. I don't see the version of .NET that it should build or target though. I wonder if that's just, let's see if we do .NET here, if I can select it here. All right, configure, get set up, build. Let's see, add existing solution. What I'm gonna try is I'm gonna just do a rebuild. The reason why I'm doing this is that maybe I don't need to figure out how to set up the latest version of .NET because maybe it automatically did it. So we'll see that here right away. Look at that. All right. MS Build version 17.8. So I got to figure out if 17.8 is part of .NET 8 or if that's part of the last version of .NET 8. Oh, wait, never mind. Here we are. It says it right here. Determining projects to restore, use the local SK8. Targets error. There we are. To build this project, the following workloads must be installed. Maui, Tizen, WASM tools, .NET 7. Target framework. Wait. Yeah, right here. This is concerning to me. Where it's saying that the target framework is .NET 7. I don't think that's right. Oh, it's definitely in here. So maybe the move is to start a new project. So you see here, all of the, like this says, not .NET 7, all that stuff. So yeah, maybe the move is just to start a new project. So let's try that out right quick. And then what I can do is compare and contrast the differences between the two. Let's make sure I can actually do that before yeah, we can. Yeah, we can compare and contrast. Perfect. Okay, so let's create a new project. We're gonna create a new window. And we do .NET new project, and we want to do a Maui app like that. We'll put this on the desktop as well. This is Maui testing. This is also going to be Maui testing. And then we'll say .NET 8. Oh shit, what did I just do? Fuck. And this is not a good replacement for the wizard that Visual Studio had. You see here, I had to start this all again from scratch. So we'll do Maui .NET 8. Okay. No template or subcommands found matching Maui. Wait, what? So you mean to tell me all I've done? So I want to be clear here. All this was working perfectly fine until I get the latest version of .NET 8, and now none of this stuff works. I wonder if because this is .NET and you know it's Microsoft, I had to restart my computer to make it work. I wonder. Let's try this again. We're gonna do .NET project. It's saying that there's no Maui app, but I don't know about all that. Because obviously I had a Maui app. And I don't know, maybe it's not obvious. We're gonna go to my desktop. Maybe? Where's desktop? There we are. Put it here. I'm not even gonna type a name because I don't think it's gonna work. Yep. Okay. There is a way that you can see workflows. I don't remember how you do it. Manage optional workloads. Okay, let's see that. Could not execute because of specified command. Okay, you misspelled. Did I? Oh, I did. Okay. There are no installed workloads. Interesting. So we'll list the ones that we can install. Okay, workloads, okay. .NET workload search. So we're gonna do workload install. So this is the thing that's weird to me, like, okay, I'll just say Maui. I guess that's everything, right? Maui for all platforms, so we'll say Maui. It claims that I need WASM tools, but maybe I don't. Maybe Maui will just pull those things, hopefully. Oh my gosh. Alright, so it says installed, skipping a bunch of stuff, installing some stuff, skipping some other stuff, install, okay. So maybe this is what was needed. I don't know about y'all, but I actually like seeing when like compiled binaries are being pulled down, because it's like the work has already been done, right? And I love that. All right, cool. This is failed. Let's try this again. And I think this is going to be the last time that I can try it. I do need to go for my meeting at 12:45, so I want to make sure I'm prepared for that. But I think I have some confidence that this may work. And it does work, look at that. But we're not gonna stop here. Oh my, okay, all right, fine. Okay, Android install required. Okay, let's configure this. Oh my gosh, sure. There's more work to be done. There's more work to be done. All right, with that, yeah, if you got any value out of any of that, do consider following, subscribing on YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Threads, LinkedIn. Those are all the social media platforms I know of right now, but I'm sure there are others. You follow me on those too. If this was helpful, or if you learned anything, do consider giving me a thumbs up. That does help a lot. It helps more than following me, actually. So like, if you don't want to follow me or anything, consider giving me a thumbs up or a like. It helps a lot. Anyways, I am off to do my more collaborative work. So I'm going to be off for the rest of the day, or at least the rest of the work day. Maybe I'll be back this evening. We'll see. But until then, y'all have a good rest of the day. Peace.